guys, evening. Thought I'd move around a little bit tonight. I'm down the conservatory. Nice evening behind me. Just thought read a little bit more poetry to you. Tonight, this is a book by Michael Rosen. It's illustrated by Quentin Blake, and it sort of brings poetry to life a bit. But what I like loads about this book is, like the last one, we were doing some rhyming poetry. This isn't about rhyming, it's about poetry. It's purist, it's telling a story and really enjoying the words. So the first poem that we're going to do is called This is the Hand. This is the hand that touched the frost, that froze my tongue and made it numb. This is the hand that cracked the nut that went in my mouth and never came out. This is the hand that slid round the bath to find the soap that wouldn't float. This is the hand on the hot water bottle meant to warm my bed that got lost instead. This is the hand that held the bottle, that let go of the soap, that cracked the nut, that touched the frost. This is the hand that never, ever, ever gets lost. It's one, and you can tell from that. It tells a story. It tells a story about the child and what his hand does and things that go on throughout his day. And that's what poetry is about. It's not just about the way words rhyme or the way words flow. It's more about the verse and the story that it tells from start to finish. And I like that about Michael Rosen's poetry especially. And this is one of my favourite ones as well. And that's why I'm doing this sort of at night time, because it's just about before we go to bed. And it's just about to get dark, the light's going, there's no much sun. And this is called The Longest Journey in the World. You ready? Last one into bed has to switch out the light. It's just the same every night. There's a race. I'm ripping off my trousers and my shirt. He's kicking off his shoes and his socks. My sleeve's stuck. The button's too big for its buttonhole. You've hidden my pyjamas. Keep your hands off mine. If you win, you get where it's safe before the darkness comes. But if you lose, if you're last, you know what's coming up is a journey from the light switch all the way to your bed. It's the longest journey in the world. Ha ha! You're last tonight, my brother says. And he's right. There is nowhere so dark as that room the moment after I switched out the light. There is nowhere so full of dangerous things. Things that love dark places. Things that breathe only when you breathe. And hold their breath when I hold mine. So I have to say, I'm not scared. That face grinning in a pattern on the wall isn't a face. I'm not scared. That prickle on the back of my neck is only a label on my pyjamas. I'm not scared. That moaning is nothing but water in a pipe. I'm not scared. Everything's going to be just fine as soon as I get into that bed of mine. Such a terrible shame. It's always the same. It takes so long. It takes so long. It takes so long to get there. From the light switch to my bed. It's the longest journey in the world. And there's that story. That story in poetry just filling up our minds, filling up our imaginations. And I really like the way that this one is illustrated too. And I like the way you can mix those words and the pictures together and really form a nice picture in your mind. I hope you like those poems. Have a go yourself at home, see what you can do. It doesn't always have to rhyme, remember. It's not always about that, it's about telling a story, something that happens in your life. Give it a go. Stay safe, guys. See you soon.